Edit that out. Shout out my nigga Andre. You can keep it in.
What's up, y'all? Yo, podcast time. You know what I'm saying? It's about that time, you feel me? We back. What was this? Episode 11?
Yeah.
Yep.
And we in the double
Episode
digits,
11
man.
already.
They're crazy. And
boy.
you know, give a welcome to our special guest Talyn. Come on, give it up, bro.
Brian's back too.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hey, Brian.
Oh, I got you.
And yeah, you know we finna get right into it, man. This Doss, aka Raisin.
It's Talyn, aka could have been Peter Parker.
It's Finner, aka Big Toe.
You look so
This
sad.
is Brian, aka Purple Do Right.
This is Madi, aka the number one nizzard. Come on, man.
That nigga said nizzard.
Nizzard.
Because he's a
Hold on.
nigga wizard.
Well, this is not way off topic because we haven't started the
It
topic. You ever been in a house where your mom is cooking gizzards?
Yeah, my mom ain't never cooked that.
That shit stinks.
I'm so glad my mom.
Bro,
Yeah, my
it's-
parents
bro,
don't like
it's
gizzards.
like it's
so.
like chicken, like
It's chicken.
Yeah, I know what they are.
intestines.
I know what they are,
neck
yeah.
and, like the little shit.
Yeah, I
that
know
like
what they-
the
It's
little
not good.
balls.
Like,
Little
why do
shit.
you eat those?
Do you
Why
like
do people
it?
eat those?
Bro, I don't eat them. I'm like,
Oh, I had
what
it.
are you cooking them for, dude?
Okay, it doesn't taste horrible with hot sauce. You gotta eat it with hot sauce.
That was the most nigga statement you could have gave.
Gizzards?
It doesn't taste horrible with hot
I
sauce.
don't want to be on here talking about food every time, but gizzards?
We ain't talked about food in a minute.
Yeah,
We talked about food last week.
We did. Talked
like
about
not for a long time, but
fucking
it
sandwiches.
always comes up.
I
though.
just remember we was talking about sandwiches again.
Gizzards.
not we,
Don't eat them.
Eating this nigga.
just you.
I be hungry. I ain't hungry today though.
We know, bro. You because you just
Ate. All right, what was the?
Yeah, so y'all, you said y'all had.
Oh, okay. We got a couple of them. All right. You want to do that one first?
Yeah, you can present it though. You know.
All right. Yeah. He feels uncomfortable presenting this
Damn.
topic.
Listen,
all right.
bro, it's because
Whatever.
I just hear debate about it. I think it could bring up a cool thing to talk about. So
Type shit.
Don't need to be there.
Okay.
Hold on.
So, do y'all feel like black people can be racist?
That's a good question.
You could have asked that yourself.
Who want to start?
You can.
Yeah. Bro, I say no racial literally every day. I'm racist every day. I'm sorry. I am. When I say no racial, I'm being racist. Just don't take it as being racist.
I don't know, bro. I'm a.
Well, because that's different. Because you're just joking. When it's like with white people, they're being dead serious.
Well,
It's
like-
no, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Or
so
with
define
racist white people, not
because
just-
there's
not just
racist
white
jokes,
people.
And then
Not-
there's like that coon over there. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking
What
monkeys.
levels are we talking about?
You
Yeah.
You really gotta feel the
Spirit
boundary though. You know there is.
Damn.
Like, you can- you- but
I
you
ain't
can
heard
just-
that one. He
I'll
said
be
you
honest.
spear chuck.
Yo, damn.
My fault.
That's
I'm
age
gonna be honest.
restriction.
Behind closed
Take it
doors,
No, it ain't.
Taken down.
I get to the
I don't know the way
boundaries.
they be on.
I don't know if I like hop over the boundaries. I don't know if I'm like fully like, bro, all these. I don't know.
I think it's just
I'm-
your
I'm
true.
gonna
It's,
say,
I think it's just your
Racist
true
jokes
intent.
are funny, unless
Yeah.
it's too far. But like for the most part, like I be laughing.
I agree with that.
Yeah, as long as you know your
I
true
agree with
intent
that.
behind saying it, like you wouldn't like, that you don't dislike that person because
Unless
of
you're
their
just
skin
going
color.
after like a certain race though. Like,
Right.
oh, these people.
I don't
here,
know, though.
Because it gets to a point where like it's like, okay,
know,
you
though.
joke about this a lot. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know
No,
though
yeah.
because like certain levels of shit, we just it doesn't really matter for us because you know what I'm saying. Y'all niggas was wilding like Cracker.
Yeah.
Cracker
like,
is not on the same level as nigga. It's not even close.
Yeah.
But they're both identified as a racial slur when it comes to
crackers not
Okay.
racist, like, nigga.
So-
we
so
talking
do
about
you think
race.
black
You don't
people
eat
be
crackers,
racist?
saltine.
Do you think they can be racist?
black people.
Even though like I'll play both sides to this. Like some people say that black people can't be racist because we've been oppressed our whole time in this country, which makes us not able to be racist. Which is, I mean, yeah, that's happened, but that's incorrect in a way because racist is like a kind of a state of mind and like actions. You know what I'm saying? You can be racist even though that's like saying I can't kill people because my dad died. That makes zero sense, bro.
And if we
You know
talk
what I'm
about
saying?
like going for equality, I feel like it needs to go both ways for everybody. In
Yeah.
a sense, like you know, what's in the past that was horrible, but you know,
Yeah, that's facts to some extent. Because again, you like, well, if people are always talking about this subject, how's it ever going to go away? Which is facts. But then, in a sense, it's like, well, I don't really want it to go away. In a sense, not to be negative toward you or you. You feel me? I kind of this is to know what I'm about and know what my upbringing is. You feel me?
I think it goes off what Talyn said earlier. I think it goes both ways. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to, like, black people making jokes like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't compare slavery to, like, almost anything. Like, I mean, you can compare it to Hispanics and, like, the whole, the
But
Holocaust.
it's definitely
Yeah,
not
it's still
as
different. Each struggle is
slavery's way
different.
worse
Than all of that.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know what I'm saying? I still understand where they're coming from because that's still their trauma.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, it don't hold a flame to slavery. It's not even
Like,
close.
my
We
thing-
was getting stuff
Hold on.
cut off of our bodies that I can't say. We was getting dumped in oceans. We was getting lynched. We was getting heads cut off.
for
hung,
400
and your dick
years.
cut off.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can say
I
that.
was
well,
sucking my bro. We just watched
Look,
it, bro.
we
niggas was-
we
they
can
was-
react to the
They
Riley
was
Reid
cutting
shit.
off
We
men's.
just watched
They was cutting off men's dick and raping them just so they could.
They was
Show
cutting
they
the
dominance.
babies out of pregnant women
it. The thing is,
and then lynching the baby.
We
exactly.
don't gotta-
And
alright,
the
we don't
thing
gotta
is,
go
a
into
whole
detail about that.
lineage of Africans, the original Africans, is gone. We all have some white or some different race in us now because we've been colonized.
Mm.
So that, to an extent, it's like I kind of need this to stay close to myself, my being. You feel me?
Facts. That's why I'm saying, like, it can go both ways, but I think, like, the whole concept of, like, calling me a racist is almost impossible. Like, not impossible, but it's hard to, I should say, because
that's why
like
it's
there's
looked
no
at
way
weird,
that
you know what I'm saying?
there's no way that I could say you cracker and they think it's funny. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that I'm gonna sit up here and someone's gonna say to me, "Oh, that's racist. You can't say that to me." Bro,
I'm not like,
yeah, like
I'm not.
I
I'm not
haven't
taking
met a
offense to
white
that.
person that, like, I've seen another black person call him that,
Yeah,
and they
we
didn't
know.
laugh.
We know, and they know. They know too.
Right,
I
but
mean-
they know to it because, like, it's almost known to a certain extent. You don't call me a nigga though. You don't do that because you know
Cracker's food. Nigga
Crack-
ain't food.
nigga ain't food.
Uh,
Nigga is
Unless-
nigga is you. Nigga
Unless
is
you're,
you.
hey, unless
Nigga
you're
is
Jeffrey
you.
Nigga
Dahmer.
ain't food.
Nigga is not you.
Nigga
You
ain't
close.
I don't think y'all even call it.
I done read it.
Just like Mark. Mark
But I
kind
think if you take the
But,
history,
like,
No, because Mark's still
like,
country,
cracker
so it's like
is not. I
Never
don't think it's
mind.
really- that's
Yeah.
not
Y'all know
really
it's
that
country.
word.
Exactly.
So-
it's foul.
Here, say it louder. Say it louder.
Yeah, so if we're like talking the historical context of both words, like cracker and
the N-word.
Nigga.
then, but like the history of probably the word cracker, I mean, I'm not too informed on it, of course, but like I feel like it cannot be nowhere near as bad.
no,
as,
it came up because it was from slaves. Because like they used to call their master crack because they would crack the whip.
Yeah, because
So
like
that's where cracker really came from.
the whole thing of nigga.
Horrible
you know what I'm saying?
nickname, dude.
No, exactly.
Whole thing like with nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga,
You're a
Negro.
cracker because you crack
was
my
like-
back every motherfucking day.
And they didn't even
But
and they didn't even
That's
come
a
up
good-
with
no,
cracker
they
to be a.
actually used to do that.
And they didn't
I
even
know.
come up
They
with
used to
cracker
rape them.
as a slur.
The
They
men.
just called them that
they
like,
would
oh,
rape the
hey,
men
be
that
careful,
had
them
big
crackers
penises
coming.
just to show they dominance.
Like it wasn't to because they
Big
didn't.
penises.
Yeah, they didn't make
Nah.
cracker in the same sense of like how white people made nigga
But yeah, nigga was made as a
out of hate.
nigga was made out of hate and to bring us
Yeah,
down as
cracker
people.
was more of
But,
a warning.
yeah,
Like,
as time
the crackers
progressed,
are coming.
Black people took the word nigga and made it as a term of endearment or to be
Your
family.
nickname,
That's
Yeah,
why I
'cause-
call you my nigga, you my nigga,
our nickname,
you my nigga, you my nigga.
our like name of community. Because we say nigga, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't.
Nigga.
Some people choose not
Yeah,
to.
even so,
but
there's some black people who don't like
It's uplifting,
when
but
people say
some,
nigga.
you know,
I'm a rock
and you have your own take on that.
No, for real.
I'm
And
curious,
ours
though.
comes from a place of hate. Theirs come, yeah, like you said, a warning. Your nickname is of pain. Our nickname is, well, not nickname. I don't want to say nickname.
I say it's a term, a family term,
Yeah, yo,
a connection.
it's
Because when you see a black person on the street, don't you
fear.
always be like, and you don't even know them.
nigga. Like, you know,
My nigga,
my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
like,
Like,
you see somebody that's of our color on the street, you be like, you don't even know them, but you know that y'all have a certain level of connection that I'm not gonna have with somebody else because they know. Ooh, shit, they know what we went through.
What is your opinions on like when people say like that word shouldn't be said at all? Because like the way I think about it is that like I feel like that word is gonna be said no matter what. And if you don't take that word and like bring it to more like y'all was saying like family in a sense, if you don't take that word and give it that meaning, then it's like then it's just a hate word.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like by giving it a new purpose, it's like I don't know, it's better that way.
I think you know what I'm saying when people say that like when people say that they don't think that we should be able to say the N-word at all, I'm not even gonna sit up here and say like I think they ignorant. I just think like, you know what I'm saying, they haven't expanded their mind to the idea that we've taken this word and made it into something positive.
Well,
Because
yeah,
like I call this man my brother and then I'll call him my nigga in the same sense. Because I feel as if they had a mutual connection.
And I feel like because whenever people say like, yeah, well, no one should say it at all, it's just they're most are just mad because they can't say it. I guess.
Yeah, I really don't hear black people saying you shouldn't say it all. I mean,
But
other than like
I know
grandmas.
my
The
mom-
only
I know my
people I've
mom.
heard
Stop
saying that it shouldn't be
saying
said is
nigga.
white people.
Yeah,
That's why I
except my
brought it up.
grandma. My grandma said I shouldn't say it, but then she calls me a nigga.
Yeah, my
No,
mom
remember
says I shouldn't say
the
it.
Mod
My mom
Pizza.
doesn't really curse. And
My mom calls me a nigga.
No, the
it's
lady
just
at
from
Mod
the point of
Pizza.
cursing.
Bro,
saying
she said,
nigga.
"Stop saying nigga,
It's just from the
nigga."
perspective of not cursing. And
You just
like,
called
She
me a
did,
nigga.
yeah, for
She did
real.
it.
That
Yeah, that
happened
shit
in
was
my
funny.
pizza, bro.
That shit
Because
was so funny.
it was all of us plus this kid named Marcus. Not
And
kid.
Josiah.
And Josiah. We
he's
was
a kid.
all
Marcus, you're a kid.
Marcus
Yeah,
is
he's
a
younger
baby.
than us. Josiah, not a kid.
Josiah is
Beard,
older than all of
but he
us.
can't shuffle cards.
That's a grown ass man. No, Josiah's older than this nigga and me. Not you two. When's your birthday?
After yours.
No, I think I'm older
Yeah,
than
this
Josiah.
nigga.
No, I'm older than
and me.
Josiah.
Yeah, just you. Old ass nigga.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're the oldest.
Dude.
But anyway,
How
yeah,
old
not
are you?
older.
We all 17,
We all
but
17.
our birthdays. Our birthdays. But what was I saying? We was in the mob.
I think so.
What's your birthday?
July 23rd.
Oh,
yeah,
you the
yeah,
youngest.
yeah.
You the youngest. But we was in the mob pizza, and I'm sitting up there cracking jokes. I'm turned this way. Everybody else is turned that way because they listening to me. And then I said nigga, like I did say it a couple times. I said it like 5 times while telling the joke.
Everyone.
And then everyone
Yeah.
goes quiet, and I'm just like,
Well, because the lady's just hovering over me and Marcus like this. She
I'm
said,
looking
hey,
at her, I'm
hey,
eating my food,
hey.
I'm like,
hey. And then like me and Marcus just kind of sitting here like, oh.
and then I turned around because everybody was saying nigga. He said it.
like,
He
young
said
man,
he
young
said it.
man, young man. She said it like 10 times. Young man, young man, young man,
And
young
then
man.
she got all quiet.
Tap him, tap, young
And
man.
then she got all quiet.
And
Stop
then
saying
someone
nigga.
tapped me, and I turned around.
Stop saying
Like,
nigga.
Stop saying nigga.
Nigga.
I
We
was
was
like, you just defeated your whole
That
shit.
seems like some Boondocks.
Oh, it felt like it
This
at the
lady
time.
cannot be serious.
Talking about that. Shit, still, that happened like second week of
That
school.
happened.
Yeah, that was like back
Yeah,
in September.
that was back
August
in-
or September.
That was August and
No,
September.
at
It was
Mod
still
Pizza.
warm.
It was randomly. It was at lunch. What are you doing at Mod Pizza in the middle of the day?
You don't have a
Yeah,
job?
because our lunch isn't even
You got
at,
grandbabies to be
at the
waiting
real
on?
lunch
Starts
time.
at 10:56.
Yeah, we eat
Yeah.
lunch at breakfast.
And we
time.
don't even end lunch at 12.
For real. We
like-
eat lunch at breakfast time. And she's in here at Mod? Go get some orange juice.
Aren't you supposed to be at King
Yeah, no.
Soopers?
Right.
What's your
This
take
might
on it
be-
though? What's your take
okay.
on the word, bro?
On the word itself or on
This
the
nigga
Or like
say
just with
nigga
everything.
a lot.
Yeah.
The
on
word
the
and,
word
like, the
itself
usage of
or
it
the
and-
original question?
Both.
Yeah, both.
Okay. For the original question, I feel like it's almost unfair to like sort of say that black people can't be racist because the definition of like being racist is having like biases or prejudice like about a
Yeah,
certain
towards
group
it,
of
yeah.
people.
And I don't care about none of them.
Yeah, and so obviously you as
Don't wanna make
a
me edit
black
that one.
man, like if you saw a white man in the street with some sort of American flag on his hat or a "Make America Great
the
Again"
little-
hat,
Yeah.
right? Like you would automatically assume
It's racist.
that's a racist.
Cause bro,
ass-
no, let me. Cause I was in San Diego. We were in San Diego with my family. We was on like this boat. Just it was nice. It was nice. This little boat river walk thing, and like there are these white ladies sitting across from me and my family. They had their Trump shirts on, but they were the nicest people. They was talking
See,
to us.
it's-
They was so cool.
It's the media though, because like
It's
it
just
depends
like,
on what
yeah.
you see in the media. It all
Yeah.
like portrays a
Big-
certain
like
idea.
all the people
Prime
at the
example,
Capitol.
Mark.
yeah,
Mark is all the red flag.
Yeah, you know.
Cowboy hat. Confederate flag in his room.
Boots.
He has a
Fat
Confederate
ass
flag.
cow-
That ass cowboy.
Wait,
boots.
hold on.
He hunts.
Go back. He has a
Run that
Confederate
back.
flag in his room.
Ask him.
Does he even know?
I don't even think.
Yeah, I'm
I
not-
think
'cause
his.
No, Mark don't know.
Mark probably don't know. Like he probably don't even
said-
realize. He probably just
I'm
thinks it's a cool
graduating. I'm
flag.
not
He
doing
said
rap,
that
though.
color red. I like. That nigga.
Yeah, Mark probably
Mark
don't
got
even realize.
no brain cells.
Yeah,
but
he
I
probably
think
don't even realize.
His dad gave it to him or some shit.
Yeah,
And,
I'm
like,
going over that nigga.
Mark only talks to black people.
I'm not going to Mark House.
You've never.
I don't need to see that.
yeah.
I don't need to see that.
It's
Yeah,
in
I
his
didn't
room.
know.
And
I don't
see,
know.
here's
His house.
the thing: like
Other than that, is cool. But like, I don't know. I went down. I was like,
Here's the thing. What?
the entirety of that is racial profiling. You saw a white man with some sort of logo or
That's a
something
good
and
point.
said that person
Well,
believes this.
also,
that,
if
or
I
the
saw a
third.
black person fucking parading around the Confederate flag, it's like, nigga, what's wrong with you?
Right.
Nah, we gotta
Well,
talk.
and then certain black people also like still be
Damn.
profiling.
And
Like
then-
they'll see a nigga like there's
Damn.
still black people that will see you with that do-rag and still think you're a threat, even
Yeah.
though they're black too.
Oh,
With BLM on
he got
your
a
shirt.
point with
I
that.
will not beat the fuck out of
Cause
you,
like
y'all.
that goes into another topic that I want to talk about. How the fuck do I look like I don't like black girls?
Bro, me too.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, how do you look like you don't like someone?
When a girl tells me, I'm like, what does I like black girls look like?
Literally.
What does that look like?
Does it look like a gun?
Do I need a
Does it look
do
like
I
a
need
gun?
to go
yeah,
get
so
a
they
Glock?
can protect
Do I
me
gotta-
because they get money. That
Do
dumb
I
ass.
gotta get a Glock, sag my pants real low, sell weed, and have a 1.2 GPA?
Like.
So I can. Oh yeah, I like black girls,
But you get money though.
but I get money though.
Even though
That's
you in the hood, you still
$12
trapping.
every day.
And I shot that nigga for not giving my girl pickles.
You
when
said-
she asked for pickles.
You
on
said
that
you
Whopper
shot him
dish.
because he put pickles on your Chick-fil-A sandwich?
Oh,
Oh, he gotta die. What the fuck?
Is this the goddamn cauliflower sandwich?
But like, that is like, how do y'all feel about that? Like, not to go off that subject, but
I've gotten that so many times.
I've gotten that up a million.
So many times.
That
My
don't make
girl
sense. Like,
told me
how
that
do
the
you
first
look
time-
like you don't
Bro,
like somebody?
Yeah.
Unless you're like,
Every girl swear that, oh, I'm a player, or I mess with all these
Yup.
girls at the same time. They not white
You
girls.
don't
Have
know
you ever
me.
seen me with a white girl?
Bro,
No.
and then
when
like,
you're not
even-
asking them for answers,
Have you?
I've never, I've
No.
or not
Have you
that
ever
you wanted
seen-
to.
did you
I've
see
seen you
me
with
with
a white
Opie
girl,
either?
but not that you want to talk to.
No.
You didn't even see me with
Opie,
Opie.
I
Opie
never-
don't- Opie
bro.
don't count.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
care.
Opie, no,
Count.
I didn't even.
Opie
I
don't
didn't think she
count.
was white.
Opie
I
don't
didn't think she was white
Oh,
when
I
I
thought
found
Opie
her.
was Mexican.
Opie don't count, but did y'all ever see me with her?
I did.
I did.
I did not.
did.
I
Yeah, he
did.
never did. But you know,
We
hey,
did. Because I'm always with you. That's it.
You feel me?
That's it.
This is
That's
one.
why I've seen that. But even then, bro, even my own girlfriend told me, she was like, I thought you liked white girls. I was like, "Nigga, what the fuck?
I'm with you.
I didn't call her a bitch. Hold on, let me clarify that. I would never do that.
And I
Yeah,
think
we don't
to,
call women bitches.
to
ever.
some extent, it's also like a stereotype thing because it's always, oh, the rich black athletes are going to mess
Make
with this
the
black girl,
white
and then, bro, I think Kanye said in the song, he's gonna leave you for a white girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Like,
nigga, it was gold digger, nigga.
how do I look like I don't like black women? I was raised by a black woman. How the fuck? Why would I not like?
Yeah,
what I
something
was
my
raised by?
dad says, like in a sense, like your mom is like the blueprint. Should be the
In-
blueprint.
in the
for, like,
Bible.
to perfect
In
girl
the
you want.
Bible, it
Why did I
says
tell
that
my
you
mom
are.
that like day before yesterday.
In the Bible, it says that you're going to be attracted to what you're around. You're raised by a black woman. You're gonna date a black
Well,
woman.
then time out. How the fuck are those girls attracted to hood dudes? Because they're not in the hood. You can't
because
even
they
moms was
usually because
cheating.
they ain't got a dad at all, and hood niggas usually
stop.
leave their children.
Moms
Well, they
was
don't want
cheating.
squares.
Damn.
Are you?
That-
He's not lying.
Damn.
He is not lying. That is actually fact.
Damn.
What?
You
Me?
said yeah. Well, both of
I don't
y'all.
hear what you said.
I said
The girls usually don't want to go for squares because that's what's like. That's in media they
Squares.
be shitting on them. So it's like
Yeah, because they. I think. What,
thank you.
'Cause
nigga,
not
they
even with
be
just
bashing
girls.
it like, oh my
not
God.
even just girls,
They
just people
bashing
in general.
dude that
Because
has a job,
right.
Bro, I was watching a TikTok and
I have
the
a
girl
job.
gonna ask him. She like, how do you make your money? He was like, I work at this store. I don't remember the name of the store. No, it was Former Mills. I work at Former Mills. Everybody started laughing. She like, hold on, why are you laughing? Nigga, I got a job.
Yeah.
It was like,
they
what
clown
y'all
you for
doing,
the,
bro?
they clown you for the most normal
Bro,
shit. Like you could
like,
be the most
I have
shit
a
you're
job.
supposed to do.
If you're not hood nigga dealing 3,000 kilograms of cocaine a day, making $1,000.
No, you either need to be a hood nigga or a TikTok dude. Like that.
Oh, you
or
have a
some
job?
type of
Get
famous.
away from
You
me,
said
bro.
you
You
got
don't-
your
you
priorities
work
in
at
check.
You
Get
work
the
a 9
fuck
to
back.
5? You work a 9 to 5.
You're
said-
actually doing something with your life.
You said 4.2 GPA. Get the fuck away from me, you
You
genius
said you
fuck.
got a future.
Like
back.
that whole
Demon.
concept of saying like I look like I like white girls is so dumb. Cause like, how do I look like I like black women? I was
White
raised by a
girls.
black woman. Oh, saying it look like I don't like black women.
How do I look like I like black women?
How do I look like how?
Well,
I
still,
like
that's
black
still
women?
true too. How do
Yeah.
I look like I
How do I
like?
look
That's
like
me
I like
asking
How do
you
I look like I
questions.
like someone? How I look like I don't like
For
someone?
real? Cause
Like
like
I could be wearing this Harry Potter cloak right now, but I could hate the movie
I
or
feel
never
like if
seen
y'all
it.
saw me walking down the street, I feel like myself. This is how I like look at myself in the mirror. It looks like I would be with a black woman,
I am with a black
but
woman.
apparently
Me
not.
too.
Apparently looks like
Like, how do I
Caucasian persuasion.
change perspective? Nigga, I'm
never
from
heard
Flint,
that before.
Michigan. How I look like I like white girls?
Maddie over here
I
going
need some
like,
Caucasian
like,
persuasion.
What I
Cause
do?
y'all niggas got in love.
You
Well,
right.
I don't know about in love with existed.
You all right, bro? But
Nigga, right? Never experienced
Hey, bro.
love.
We in the same boat.
it's you three.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hit me up. All y'all.
Yeah,
Talyn
I'm telling
in,
you,
bro.
bro.
You gotta
Just
say,
gotta
yeah.
get it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I think that whole concept is just like so stupid. Cause like, how you gonna tell me what I like? You don't even know me yet. You just met me. What was that?
Okay. Huh?
Birthday Clark. Happy birthday, sir.
Okay. All right.
So that-
Back to the Negro shit. All right.
I don't know.
He said back to the Negroes.
But I think that's stupid too. Like, how are you gonna tell me what I like or what I am? How you gonna
Negro
say?
lights.
You gonna say I don't like white people?
Negroes.
A nigga, right?
I can't say
Black
shit with
people.
these niggas.
You can't say shit, nigga. You can't say shit. Damn.
Finna, you say hella shit. Bro.
Right, nigga. You can miss a couple words, bro. Damn.
I'll be talking.
Go ahead.
I'm done now.
Oh,
you-
for a reason, bro. I mean,
I'll be talking. All right. I got a topic. Let me go to the
Right.
notes. Let me
After
go to the
that, I
notes.
got another
Let me go to the notes.
Oh, what's a minute?
one.
This one.
Oh,
This
never
one.
mind.
No. It's, yeah, it didn't take that long. It's already pulled up. This one was what I was talking about downstairs, or it was when we was in here. No, it was when we was in here. Do y'all think that the military is brainwashing?
When did we talk
Brainwashing?
about?
We
Yeah, I
said
don't remember
something.
talking about
We
that.
said
Not
something.
today.
We said
We
something.
talked about
No,
it.
there was a lot going
we were
on
like-
too. When
we
we
were
was
in here and we were talking something about the military.
Oh,
And
me
I
and
watched
Brian
the
was
whole
too
song.
busy.
That's a good topic. I'm just saying.
I was about to say,
Jerry
we
talked
ain't
about it.
even
did not
get
bro.
into
Like,
the reaction.
Brainwashing the soldiers?
No, I'm saying like, okay.
Are you
Oh, it was during the cut the button video.
Yeah.
I said,
Oh, then obviously
That
we didn't
nigga
pay
was in the
attention.
mil-
Yeah,
military,
I said
so he
something,
had
and I said
PTSD.
he's in the military,
That's why he
and
got
I was gonna say when you said he had PTSD, I said no, he's brainwashed. Because think about it,
Well,
the whole
Brainwashing the soldiers.
think about it, the whole consistency of the military is to change who you are. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
turn you
Niggas,
into less than a
it's
human.
supposed to
Yeah,
yeah, it
just
changes you
Damn,
into less
don't
of
that
a
sound a
human.
lot like school?
No,
Like
Eh,
trying
to
to
a
get
point.
Ryan
Not
hates
taking
school.
the math.
Wow. Ryan hates school. This nigga
Ryan
is the
hates
smartest
hates
one
school,
in
but
here.
right, I was about to say
Smartest
he
one
hates
in
school.
here.
Got the
Hates
best
school.
one. This
No,
nigga got
see-
mad because he got a goddamn 95.
Why are
Yeah,
you
like,
asking
Angry's
for the
going with
white
that.
man's
Like,
paperwork?
like it when I be fighting to get a C or at least a D. Like, and this nigga getting mad because he got a damn 9.
But anyway,
Ooh.
so like think about it. The military, it takes you and it changes you from like this person who just chills, you know what I'm saying? You do all this other stuff. It changes you to when you walk into a room, you greet everyone in a specific way, you walk a specific way, you do stuff in order, you do stuff with consensus of another man at a grown ass age.
Well,
Damn.
I wouldn't say that's
That's
brainwashing
yeah.
because it's your choice.
It's also it's like
They're
a-
not forcing niggas into the military.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
saying-
like the
I'm not
You saying
1990s.
I'm not
what-
saying
no,
that
you saying
brain-
once they actually get
I'm
in
saying
there.
once you
But-
get there, it's a brainwashing system.
it's a
Okay.
sign of respect, though. I feel like
Yeah, it's
because
also a
people-
sign of respect.
I think
And
it's-
to,
yeah,
like
because
for you
people
to
who are
know
in the
that-
military, I mean,
yeah.
I respect them because they're putting their life on the line for the country,
For
in
real.
a sense. So it's like they're since they're putting their life on the line, like it's really something that serious. So they really gotta.
Oh,
You can't
looking
fuck
at
around in the military.
I'm-
Yeah,
I'm
that
not-
is facts because you can't go into a war goofy.
just waving your gun.
You fucking
around,
die.
like, yeah.
Get Adonis Woods. Anyway, getting distracted. But I'm not saying I'm not saying that you need to be like super serious and but like they change who you are as a person. It takes you from being one specific person
yeah,
to be
that's
because
it.
like my
It's-
grandpa.
you know what you're signing up for. It's not like something you're.
Yeah,
planning.
I'm not saying
It's-
like
you know that you nigga you could die. You have to be on your your P's and Q's because nigga if you go out here unprepared you will die.
right.
Niggas come back from war, best friend's head blown off.
Damn.
Of course they're never gonna be
Or
the
yeah,
same.
or they
Of
meet
course they're
somebody,
never gonna be the
become
same.
friends with them while they out in the
Yeah,
forest,
that's
and
like
then
a
they
lot
gotta
of
watch
shit.
that nigga die.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm not saying
Of
like
course it's PS.
The military is still fucked up though, because like
yeah, I'm
Why
not
did-
saying that
yeah,
the military
it's
isn't
fucked
is
up,
a perfect system where like you know what I'm saying
but
isn't
I
a perfect system
feel
where
like
like
it's preparing you for the damage that you're about to see from the real world. Because in America, let's be honest, we are gated off from the world. We think America is the best country to
Oh,
live in.
yeah, yeah.
You never know outside the country
that's
if,
facts.
unless you go there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're preparing you, nigga. You gonna go outside? You it's clean here, and you gonna go to some dirty place. Nigga, you have to kill somebody.
Right.
You know what it feels like to kill a man? I don't. I never
know.
want
Hold
to.
up though. Okay. So that whole, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's preparing you for war when it comes to like what you're going to do. But what happens when you come home? When you see your wife and she sees that she's married to a whole nother different man, what's she going to say then? Because, like, I read this story on TikTok, you know what I'm saying? This woman, she had a wife. This woman had a wife. This woman had a husband who was in the military, you know what I'm saying? When he went to the military, he was this fun, goofy person, you know what I'm saying, that acted a specific way. When he got back, he wasn't even the same person. He would sit in a chair for like 2 hours just like this. Wouldn't say nothing, wouldn't speak to nobody. He'd be completely quiet.
Was that his fault?
No, I'm not saying it's his fault. I mean...
Yeah,
I mean, no, he never went to war.
You can swear up and down. Oh, I don't want you to go to the military. I don't want you to do this because I love you. I want you to stay here, raise a family with me. He's still gonna go, and he's gonna come back. Of course, he's not gonna be the same. I'm not saying this.
Hold up, though. This is the kicker about this dude, though. He wasn't in the field. He was behind a desk. So that means that every single bit of training that he went through made him that way, not the field.
Well, the field can. If he's behind the desk, he's also paying attention to what's happening in the field. Oh,
well, yeah,
nigga, we can get bombed.
Yeah, I'm not saying I said that about Peyton. Peyton was like, I'm going to be behind the desk. I'm good. Nigga, that could drop a nuke on your dumb ass.
First place, they going to drop it down.
Right. They're going to attack the base.
My friends in the Air Force, my buddy Carl, he just died yesterday from an enemy ship. I got to watch all this. I got to be on my P's and Q's because if I'm not paying attention, someone pop up on the radar, murder everybody, whole country gone.
No, not behind the desk is in like on the front lines,
like
behind the, like he was like he was here. He was like in the middle of the country behind the desk, just typing shit, and he came back and he was acting like
that's just a lame ass nigga.
Like I'm not saying like the niggas who like my grandpa, he was in the military for 25 years. He went off, he served in Vietnam, he came back, he served in Iraq. He's been everywhere. He's killed. Don't worry about that. He's told me.
Well, it was for the country.
It was for the country, though. It was legal. But he's done that shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
My grandpa, you know what I'm saying, he came back. He can't even be around fireworks. But that's because...
That's his...
that's him.
That's his commitment.
That's what he did when he came to, like, being in the field and stuff like that. That's what changed him. That's what changed him to a certain point. Because Vietnam was crazy. Vietnam was like World War III almost. Vietnam was... Vietnam is the last.
Each war was pointless, but that was the most pointless one.
Yeah, Vietnam is the last group of veterans who was like in a serious war because it was World War I. They passed away. World War II, almost all of them are gone. Vietnam is the last group of veterans that was in such a serious war. But like when it comes to this newer stuff, you know what I'm saying? I saw this story and I was like, that's what made me think about it. I'm like, and I went to go talk to my mom about it, and my mom was like, I don't even remember what she said, but she said, what is that making you as a man? Because you were raised by a specific person and you act a certain way because of this specific person. What are they doing to you? They're taking what's already wired into your brain and rewiring it into something else.
Yeah, they're making you a killing machine, bro.
Yeah,
that's what you got to
but
do.
like, that can be considered brainwashing.
Okay,
it's something they signed up for.
I'm not saying that like I'm not saying that
because even though you choose that,
even if you choose to do something like that, I'm not saying that like it's bad.
That's what a gun is. That's what a gun is. You can't go up and hit somebody with a fucking balloon sword and expect an effect.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
I got that at Sam's 3. I was in there beating the shit out the waitresses.
All right.
I was a bad kid.
So not talking military, let's say me, like as a person, 4 years from now, I'm expecting myself to be a completely different person through all the experiences and stuff that I go through. So if we're talking military, even if it's just typing behind the desk, the military regardless is no fun place to be. Like you're gonna,
it's not a joke.
No, you're gonna hear stories.
It doesn't matter what you do. So I feel like, let's say 4 years me doing whatever, like I might still be like a joyful, whatever, happy person. But I mean, I'm still gonna be different. But if I'm like, let's say I join the military 4 years, I guarantee you, I'm not gonna be as happy as I was.
Yeah, you can't be.
Like I think I'm gonna experience so much more worse shit or just trauma, something like
bro,
that.
We
so
can hear
like,
war stories all day, every day, but it's never gonna be the same as actually being there. Right. And I'm not saying actually being there as being in the war, nigga. It's actually being there as nigga. We can go to war any day, and I have to fight in it. We don't have to. We can go to school on Monday.
In the past,
we're going to school on Monday, and for the most part, we don't have to worry about it because America got the strongest military. But the people in the military, they got to worry about losing their life on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I'm not saying like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's like, it's a thing that's going to like, I can't explain it, but like ruin you, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's like the military has to be something that's more indulgent. You gotta be, if you're not like, if you feel as if you're not like ready for that, you know what I'm saying? You're just taking it as an easy way out. I don't think that the military.
Yeah, because that's what a
Oh,
lot of
yeah,
people.
actually,
That's what a lot of
everyone
people
doesn't
do.
make it. Everyone,
'cause,
a
like,
lot of people don't make it.
I've seen firsthand, like, cause like, you know what I'm saying, when I was with my grandpa, he's a person who, like, he'll go on base and he'll, like, take in, like, new recruits and stuff like that. He's a recruiter too. He'll get people to join the military. Like when he told me when I was like 7, because when he started recruiting, he said he'll never even attempt to recruit me because he doesn't want me to go through that. You know what I'm saying? But when he takes in these new people, you know what I'm saying, and so when it came down to him recruiting, you know what I'm saying, half of these kids they were just half of the military. I'm gonna be honest with you. Half of the military is just people that didn't see themselves doing anything else that was gonna make them money. It's either kids who don't want to get a job, they don't want to go to college, they don't want to do anything, and they know that if they just go to the military, they serve their good little 10
Yeah,
years.
that's what Richie was gonna do.
That's what
because he
Mark
thought he wasn't gonna put
Mark was gonna do that. Terry plans on doing that if he doesn't get a wrestling or football scholarship.
Yeah.
That's what Peyton's gonna do because they don't want to do anything. Peyton, if you know, everybody here know Peyton except you. Peyton is this kid who goes to our school. He has, like, I'm not gonna put his business out there. His grades aren't the best though. He doesn't really just care about nothing because he knows as soon as he's done with college, he's just gonna go to the military, serve his time, come back home.
Yeah.
So like half of the military, you know what I'm saying, it's just people who don't want to be in that situation, but they go to that situation because they feel as if that's their only outlet.
Yeah.
So like, is that saying that we're being brainwashed as a society because we believe that something like that can be our only way out? Just like how black people
Well,
are.
it depends on how you're raised.
Black people are also perceived.
I'm never gonna go to the
No,
military. I don't
obvious.
never plan unless I'm forced to. And
It
then-
depends on how you raise,
Wait,
but like
I'd rather
it
die
also depends
than
on how
be
what you
fucked.
see. Because like there's
Fuck
kids
that.
out there whose family has never even
Okay.
been in the military, but then they see it firsthand on the internet, or they see it when recruiters
Of course,
come to schools.
Bro, that's what they do.
They're gonna be
They're
like-
not gonna make the military look like a fucking trash place, and no one's gonna come. They gotta entice you to want to come.
But like that's brainwashing. That's convincing you of something completely
But
else.
don't
That's
they-
changing your brain.
Don't they
around.
kind of like?
Bro, it's
Not
it's spinning the truth. It's bending it a little bit. They say you gonna come fight for your hero, come be a hero. You know what I'm saying? But what's the cost of being a hero?
I don't think
They're not
it's-
going, but they're not going to tell you that.
And I don't think Ben
Bro,
and the truth
duh,
is far
nigga,
from
or no one's gonna come.
brainwashed.
Exactly. That is a lie. That's not even a bent of the truth.
Yes,
That's
it
a
is.
lie.
Hold on, let's
So if
talk.
we call that, like, we consider that brainwashing, then, which honestly, like, if that
Literally
This is my
everything you
favorite
eat is brainwashing. Then
Yeah,
literally
but don't
everything
they,
you
don't
eat.
they kind of
Because
have to
they only-
brainwash in order to like get people ready for that? Because like no one's truly ready for war, so
Exactly.
they have to take it that serious.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if it's really what we consider brainwashing.
I think that's the concept too. Whatever you take in as brainwashing is how it's going to be seen. Because what you just said is facts. If that's the truth, then everything is perceived as brainwashing. And but it also depends on like what we see on the internet. Because like back in the day, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't as easy to see police brutality. It wasn't easy to see sex trafficking, all this crazy shit. Because you know what I'm saying, we was in a time where like
Yeah,
your
less
phone
technology.
wasn't
media
it wasn't an option for you to just go and look at this stuff. But now we're in a time where, you know what I'm saying, people see this stuff and they think, oh, that's an easy way out. Because nobody wants to put the hard work in when it comes to specific. No, not nobody.
Like,
Specific people don't want to put the hard work in when it comes
as
to
if
stuff.
being in the
Back then,
military
they didn't have a
isn't
choice,
harder.
though. But like now that we do, it's
Yeah, like people
you have
do
a
it because
certain
they
type of
just
people that-
want to do it. Like,
yeah.
what's it called? Peyton told me, he literally said, the only reason I'm going to the military is because he knows if he does 15 years, he gets honorable discharge and he gets a check every week from the government
Mhm.
because it's required. You put your
It's
life
gonna
on
be
the
a
line
long
for this
15
military.
years though.
For real.
That's 15 years of your
You're not gonna be
life
the same
gone.
person.
That is telling you, guess what? If you put your life on the line for this, we're gonna pay you for the rest of your life. But guess what? You could die. And he's in his brain, he's like, money.
Well, cause yeah,
That's
especially
not
in this
even.
young
That's like,
standpoint.
ooh,
Well, then
that's
Because it's
brainwashing
like,
of the
because
whole
it gets to
world.
a point too, like once
'Cause
you
we
get
know-
back, you're not going to enjoy the money
That's-
like you would when you're
that's
now.
what I'm
know
saying.
money's
He's
the
like,
root of all evil,
all
and
he
it's
heard
greed, you
was
know what I'm saying?
because, like, I literally heard him say out his mouth when I said, "Bro, we were there when we both said, bro, you could die," and Peyton was like, "But that check, though."
Because he's acting like he
Well,
gonna get the money
genuinely,
now.
some people actually, like,
But
want to
that
join the
check.
army, though.
Yeah.
Some people
Oh,
are actually like,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
There's niggas who
Bro, if we're
illegally
saying
join at
that-
16
If we're saying
Yeah.
money,
'Cause they wanna
if
do
we're
it.
saying
Why don't you seek it, bro?
compensation
That's
is
what
the
it's-
brainwashing for your work, because compensation. Oh, any job deserves compensation, especially ones where you.
Hell yeah. I'm not saying that it's not.
So I'm
deserved.
saying for that,
My grandma
if
get
we
a
consider
fat
that,
checks.
if we consider that brainwashing, then we got to go to the system of state of the world. You feel me? Because everybody wants money. Everybody will almost do literally anything to get money. Payne will put his life on the line to get money. Niggas will suck your dick on the street to get money. I'm being honest.
He right
Oh, yeah,
though.
I'm being honest.
He
Like,
right though.
Niggas will suck
That's
your
what I'm
dick on the
saying.
street for money. So because money brings a feeling, and when you have that feeling, that's the brainwashing.
I
It's
agree
the
with
brainwashing
you.
that you.
I
can't
agree
be
with
happy
this
without
nigga
money.
100% on
money
that.
buy
I
happiness
think
then?
that brainwashing is a constant thing when it comes to money at all. Because like prostitutes, bro, you're literally giving away what God created as a temple as yours for money. A figment thing that brings you a healthy life and all this other stuff. But like you, I mean, like I'm not saying I'm gonna get money, but there's people who live a healthy life without money. They literally they feel as happy as they ever could be.
Yeah, there's
without
like
that.
there's homeless people
who
I've seen-
choose to be homeless.
Yeah, and then I was just seeing the homeless people just walk past me. They're the happiest they ever been. Then niggas like in the like 5-story home or like in this big ass
Stressed
penthouse.
out. You got bills. You scared. Oh damn.
Or not even if not even that. Like
That
they're
nigga in
just
there
not
like,
happy.
Shit,
not
this
even
nigga go
stressed.
get my PS5.
Like they're not
Fuck.
even stressed about bills or nothing. They just like they're just not happy because they got all this money. But like
I
That's
agree
a
with
sense
that.
of-
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, because like my biggest fear is like I don't think it's the money itself, but I think it's what it takes to get the money. Because my biggest fear is like I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
'cause
so
you can-
driven on trying to make all this money, I'm gonna put my whole life towards it, that I'm gonna ignore other aspects of my life, like let's say relationships or my family. And so by the time I have all that money, I'm gonna be thinking like, oh shit, like I kind of regret it now. I wish I would have just lived a simple life.
Facts.
in a sense.
that's why I
'Cause,
think it's stupid
bro,
when people say bread comes first in life.
Bro, you ever like be working for something and then you finally get it, you're like, damn, it's not really all that.
Bro,
But I
that's
like
me
the
with
journey.
like shit that I be
I like
getting.
the journey though.
Like, what's it called?
You know
Dragon
what
Ball
I'm saying?
Xenoverse.
I like the
I had
hunt.
this is a bad comparison, but like, nigga, I put hours into that game. I put hours into that game, and when I finally reached it, I was like, "This is a game, bro."
It's like
I just did all that.
What's like
for-
one
it's
of those
like
moments
the,
like,
the
what am I
work.
doing?
It's like
Like,
it's
I
Like
like
yeah,
do
because
it
it can
so
fill you
much
up with
more.
joy for a
It-
minute.
That's also what plays into like like you said, your drive. You feel me? It's your drive to do things because nigga, you rather be on the journey than actually be at the destination.
Mm.
Like the road trip that we plan to go on.
The road
Nigga,
trip's
I'd
gonna
rather
be
just
way
be
more
with
fun.
y'all than fucking just sit in a fucking hotel all day. I'm
Yeah.
sorry for saying fucking, mom. I'm sorry.
The road trip is gonna be way more fun
Oh,
than
yeah,
when we
okay.
actually get there.
No, I
Unless it's
Okay.
unless it's parties or some fun shit.
so
like a
yeah, the
parade.
journey is
A
always
parade's a
better
parade.
because it be you can go to a party, but it's the car ride to the party
My fault.
where you actually
Talk
have the
about it
best
off camera.
conversations.
That's why you gotta always have like new stuff that you want to work on. You
Exactly.
can't have
You gotta
one
have a
final
craft.
destination.
You gotta have a craft.
Like, and let me go off topic a little bit.
Yeah,
It's on top of the like destination thing. But the reason when you were younger, life felt so long, and when you get older, it feels like shorter. It's because that's all you knew. Like, if I was living 1 year on the planet, I only know that 1 year I've been on the planet. I only know that 365 days. So as I get older and I start to do more things, it's gonna feel like shorter. You know what I'm saying? Because I got more responsibilities and I had more time on the planet.
What's your opinion on this,
Okay.
Maddie?
We're talking about like
I
the
already
journey.
kind
thing,
of
destination,
I already
journey,
kind of put my
destination.
shit in like.
All right. Well, I think the whole military
This
thing
nigga
is
talk.
just
Oh,
Like,
okay. Ask me a
make
specific
it clear.
question.
I ain't
well, yeah,
going
because
to
hold on,
military.
wait, go back because y'all was talking about like
Okay,
the
talk
journey.
about
What
the
about like the
brainwashing.
journey part, like just
Brainwashing first.
Well,
or like more
you
important
know-
than the money shit?
No, we were talking about like when you finally get something that you've been wanting for however long, and then it's like, well, this ain't really all that. But when I wanted it, it was like the only thing I could see.
Or
You
yeah,
know
okay,
what I'm
I'll say
saying?
that to like,
It's that,
or
it's that
when
feeling
like
of the want.
when you
more
playing
than
a game and it's like
have.
this game is so amazing, you don't want it to end, where you're watching a movie, you enjoy the movie so much and you don't want it to end type shit, like,
Yeah.
and it's like once it's
Then
finally
you get
over,
to
it's
the
like.
conclusion,
Cause it's like it's over. It's like you feel happy. You got that
Like-
joy in you now, but it's kind of like damn. I didn't want it to
And
end though.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I got like a very recent like memory of this pretty much. It's like, cause I had that fashion show recently, and I was working on that like for months, trying to get all
It's
my
fun.
stuff done. And I was super excited. I gave a speech when we did it.
Okay.
Everything went well,
Oh,
and
What?
I remember that night feeling like very happy and shit.
yeah, distracted.
What's y'all looking
My
at?
fault.
Oh, it's a clove and a
His
spade.
shirt is incorrect, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
because it's a clove and a spade, and then
I play
diamonds,
cards.
clove,
Sorry.
heart,
Plug me a little bit.
diamond, spade.
All right, my fault.
All right, so
I just noticed that. That's making me mad now. What the fuck?
Oh,
You was talking about your fashion.
yeah, your
show.
fashion show.
That's stupid.
yeah,
Whatever. He said, I'm
you know, so I was working super hard on that, and then the day came, everything
Tweet
went
cut.
perfect. I was like super happy when I gave a speech, all that. Like it
Ugh,
was
my nigga
amazing.
said.
But then the second I got in
Black
my
Lives
car,
Matter.
like I finally accomplished that. I get in my car, I had nothing more to work on.
Exactly.
Immediately, I was like, damn,
Exactly.
like
And I think that's what it is
feeling
as
that great.
humans to kind of be like always working towards something. That's why. Oh, you want the promotion? You get the promotion. You're like, I want the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Or well, sometimes too, once people actually do conclude, they're actually more content and actually find more peace.
That falls into what I was gonna ask for another topic.
Speak up, brother.
Isn't that like brainwashing, like being constantly like taught and like trained?
Well, I mean, that's just a system of humanity. We're taught that, you know what I'm saying, you got to work for what you want. But
it's actually like when you get what you want, it's like, damn.
Sometimes.
I want something else.
I want something better.
It's not the want something else. It's
that my girl.
I want to do something else. I want to work toward something else. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I feel like there are some occasions though where the destination could be better. Like if you like helping people or something, that feels a lot better than being like, oh, I just made $1 million. Like if I'm genuinely helping people change their lives or like donating money, I say that feels better.
Because that has an ongoing
that affects other people, not just yourself. So it's different there, but for the most part, I say the journey is better.
I was gonna. That falls into another topic I had. What's it called? What drives y'all?
Oh,
damn, Chloe.
Well, can we get Brian's?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my bad. We ain't let you finish.
You gotta ask more specific questions.
Do you think the military,
that was a lot that went on.
Do you think the military is a brainwashing? Do you think the military is brainwashing us, like people who go there?
I feel like it is to an extent. Like, yes, it is brainwashing, but obviously it's a sort of voluntary type of thing. Like, you intentionally move into a space knowing that it's going to change you. And so, like, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like, yeah, of course you gotta change because, like, you know, you're in a place where you could potentially die. Like, that's it. No more, no second chance. But, like, also...
Lies. Say Mario.
But it's also, like, yeah, you are brainwashed into, like, you're being forced to, like, continually work to maintain your own safety and the safety of those around you. Like, you're being brainwashed to protect. Like, so, yes, it is a form of brainwashing.
For real.
Was there more questions? Or
no, we just kind of veered off to something.
Oh, that's why I was going to ask.
I was saying, what drives you?
Yeah, do that first.
I mean, what drives me is kind of, it's living. You know what I'm saying? I know I've been listening to a lot of gospel lately, and it's like,
my God.
It's just like songs like
God, He reigns. My fault. I got distracted.
It's songs like where it's kind of like you keep pushing because you know God is working for you, and you know that you're not gonna be in the bad place you're in all the time because everything's temporary. Life's temporary. You know what I'm saying? So bad times are temporary, good times are temporary. So I feel like what drives me is the push for new experiences. That's what drives me. I just want to catch the next wave of life. You know what I'm saying? College, I want to see what that got. Family, I want to see what that got.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, mine ain't the best reason, but honestly, it may be a little philosophical, but I think like the way society is on people.
That's a big word.
Pushes on me. What?
Philosophical. It's a big word. It's a bunch of Scrabble points.
I think it's what society does to people is because it's in a sense like if you're not doing a certain thing by a certain age, then you're getting left behind, and that's the type of shit like I try to like play by. Is that like, you know, if I don't have a job, I'm 16. I feel like I should be working. Like that's what my parents always told me. Like partly my parents too, but I think that also plays into societies is like how they grew up and what they were doing. That's what they want me to do.
I was gonna say that whole concept with like girls would be like expecting you to have. Girls would be expecting you to have $1,000. You're 17. I need you.
Niggas want you to be driving.
Like, can you buy me a Hellcat?
Have your own apartment. Pay for your family.
And my thing is, even if I do have the money to do that, I'm gonna put it towards something that's meaningful or that's worth something.
Why am I getting an apartment?
Why don't you have? Well, first of all, why don't you have the money to do that? Why you need me to have the money?
I don't got motion. You don't got motion.
I feel like
shout out to Kendall. I'll give you $300.
I feel like another example of that.
300.
Oh, it's doing it again.
All right. Yeah, so I feel like another example of that is like why do we choose to get good grades or something, or like why do we try to get good grades? It's because, in a sense, like our parents.
All right.
We it's not if I didn't have any repercussions, I would have just been like, oh, I don't care about getting good grades.
Facts.
But it's because we have to. Like
I'm
it's
gonna fucking choke slam
It's
you
because it's seen.
through a table.
It's just to get to the next point of
Yeah,
life.
and if
like
you don't
they
have
say,
good grades,
good
you're seen as
GPA
stupid.
equals good college. Good
Exactly.
college equals good job.
Yeah,
Good
or
job
it's like,
equals
yeah,
good life.
people getting a degree in college when it's like they work at McDonald's though, but they did all this work in college, but they're
What
not
did we
doing
do?
like what they like.
Set to
That
do.
degree doesn't really do nothing.
For real.
It's just
Yeah.
you just have it. You get to like brag
What's
about
up
it.
with
but that's
niggas who
it.
get their associates? You already did 2 years. Do 2 more. My bad. I was thinking about that earlier when I was filling out applications. I'm like, why would I do that?
low key, like the school I want to go to does an associates
Where you
in like FIT or not. I'm not accepted yet, but I'm pretty confident. It's like Fashion Institute of Technology. It's out in
Type
New York.
shit.
But yeah, I was thinking like I'm probably gonna.
Best of luck, brother.
Thank you. I was thinking I was probably gonna get my associates first and just see like what else from there, because it is expensive. I think that'd be the only reason that stopped me, is that like that
College
extra
is money.
fucking 40,000, 20,000, however much it is. I don't even know.
Damn, where are you going?
Listen, bro, yeah, it's expensive.
40,000.
The first, because out of state, bro, the first year like 40,000.
The highest I'd seen was UH, and that's 32,000.
No, it's-
I'm going for football, so I'm chilling.
Oh, word.
Maddie, what drives you?
you gotta answer first.
I didn't.
Oh,
answer,
yeah.
but go ahead. I
mean-
always go. It's your turn,
I always go.
Brian. You don't talk. Period.
You gotta go before me, bro.
Go.
Or do you still
I'll
need
go
time to
after
think
Maddie.
about it? Okay. I don't know. I mean,
I'm
Brian's
gonna
about
answer.
to give the best answer. That's
No,
real
real.
yeah.
nice.
Parents would be like my socks. Why? Let me hit you with it.
you said what drives me.
My car.
I could don't have that.
The gas.
Damn. But I would
My
say
feet.
like I guess like music. Like I just really like have a strong love and passion for music. Like and just listening to it just help me get through some things. And, like yeah, I don't know. That's where I mainly find like the most peace is when I'm working on music. Like how y'all just saw before we recorded, just us playing around, like how much fun I was having. Like or just anytime I can have fun. Like just having anything that I do that can cause me to have fun. Like me having this robe and this one, like
I just
It's
noticed
like-
you took that off.
well, I did just now.
Type
Yeah,
shit.
so it's
That's
just,
real.
yeah, I guess, and
That's
I
real.
guess to a certain point, certain people in my life, like I don't know. I guess the energy that we give, I give, and that they give to me, it's like I don't know, just certain people that. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, just certain people in my life that I really care about.
Connection with you.
I'd say like something around that long lines. His room. My uncle.
But it creaks the floor.
Yeah, my uncle was a very, very passionate person in my life. That's someone that I would never want to disappoint. He told me, before he passed away, Jesus, he wanted me to go to college. He wanted me to do all these things with my life and just to pursue my passion, And I find passion in a lot more things than just football. Most people just think football, Football. I like boxing. I like sports exercise. I like
Throwing
actual
people
like
through tables.
okay. That was a one-time thing.
You know you would do it again if
I
you
like
had.
suplex.
I need the story on that.
I like suplex.
This nigga told me to shut up. I said, "Make me, bitch." He turned the corner, grabbed my backpack, so I grabbed him and threw him through a table.
Fair.
That's the whole story. Don't tell me to shut up. Anyway, school. Don't want to disappoint my mama. God, that would break me. That would break me because I love my mama and I don't want her to see me as anything less than I am. And I don't think she would. Right.
I'd say fear. I feel like
What'd I tell you?
Yeah.
He was right. Go ahead.
I feel like the primary thing that drives me is the fear of disappointment. I think like I feel like I've sort of been trained and like sort of trained myself to like think just don't fail. Like do whatever you gotta do to make sure that you don't fail. And of course that's a standard that I continue to change for myself and change, and like it feels like it's constantly changing, but like especially like with school, like for years, and I'm just now starting to get over this. I feel like if I didn't get good grades, my mom loved me less. Like my entire like association with like my own value is like success. Like if you don't succeed, if you don't like avoid failure at any cost, you're worth less. And like trying to hold some sort of value for myself is like the main reason why.
My nigga need a hug. Damn, brother. You are loved. Brother.
We love you, black man.
Jesus.
We love you.
I think that was
That was
a lot.
That's
Don't
real.
that's real, but don't tie your success to success.
yeah.
Don't that sounded horrible. don't tie your happiness to
Happiness.
Don't be afraid if you're scared.
Don't tie your own value to success.
Yeah,
because
Don't
if
forget your worth.
if you get a B,
It's
Like
like,
you
you
said,
said,
especially
we
like
said,
you get-
some homeless people be the happiest niggas ever.
Yeah,
He
because
said-
especially
It might be
no,
because
I did.
you feel me, but like, you never know.
Yeah,
bro.
I mean, hey, but then again,
But
they're on
he
crack.
happy.
But
He-
they still happy. They because they
happy.
broke. But yeah, he's on crack. But he's still
So
happy
you
though.
never know.
'Cause
crackheads
they're-
be the
Well,
most
because they're a
passionate.
crackhead. They're a rich
The top-
crackheads too.
Sometimes it's the loneliest spot.
Crackheads be passionate.
Yeah, because especially
One
like
at a
you
time.
saying, like you
One
get
is the
mad
loneliest
that
on
like
there.
you got a 95. Like, bro, there are so many people who wish they could just get a 95 on any test. At least the first time
Nigga,
too. Like,
Everybody.
yeah.
Crackheads be passionate. What was your first crackhead experience?
Well, hold
Anyone
on.
have one?
Before we do that, I do want to say like I did kind of
That nigga
something that I
ran
didn't
up on
like.
me
I kind of
straight.
thought of.
Later.
Okay, wait, we'll talk about that in a
Something
minute.
like I thought of like wow, like that I didn't say. I think another thing that drives me, I would say, is like my outlook on life.
Mm.
Like I think I accepted the fact that like life isn't gonna be the best. Life is just fucked up. Like it's just, like yeah, there's good moments, but like there's just gonna be times where like I've been telling y'all since I got back from break, like life just been whooping my ass, bro. Like I've been tired, I've been going like, but at the same time I realized like yeah, like I'm going through something, but like the world not gonna stop though. Like everybody else gonna keep living their life. I could try to make everything stop, but the world gonna keep like shit gonna keep moving on. So it's like I can't just stop and shut down. Because again, and like kind of like you were saying, like it's gonna get better. Like I don't know when, and it might feel like it's taking a long time, but like at the end, and I've learned
Find
too.
out.
And I learned too, like even while I'm like, if I'm not in the best mood or like not feeling the best, I still learn how to like, at least because especially like when I was going through my like depression after my brother died, it's like just certain things like this the funniest moments I just wouldn't laugh. I found myself just kind of shutting down. Like I've kind of learned how to, even if I'm not in the best mood, still find a way to like smile a little bit or laugh at certain things. Like yeah, I'm not feeling good, but like you know that made my day a little bit better.
Okay, I got
Solid.
questions that tie to this. Go ahead first.
But do you
That's-
still
I
want to
said
talk to
solid. That's
y'all
real.
still want to talk about the crackhead thing? Or-
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, y'all got one? Has everyone had a crackhead
Yes.
Y'all
experience?
Start. Don't look at me to start.
I can start. So, I was walking home from school.
Damn, that's
Before I
the
didn't
worst
have a car.
one.
Yeah, no. So I seen my friend at the bus stop, and so I said what's up to him for a minute, and this crackhead then came up to us, and he tried to sell us a bunch of paintings of his and stuff. He was like 1 cent or something. I don't think he knows his value or nothing. He was, I could not understand a word he was saying. But I said peace out to my friend, and this dude for some reason thought like I befriended him or something because he just followed me home. Like he kept walking.
Nigga, you
and
can't go
you know what I
home.
did? I'm gonna tell you. This is okay because I'm not gonna lie. They not the smartest people.
Sometimes you don't know what
Not
to
the
do,
brightest
though.
people.
Oh God,
Well,
because
he
like
was
you don't know if they
following me
could
home,
Where
kill
do I
you.
go?
So this
Because
what I
sometimes
did.
they're stupid or sometimes they're dangerous.
I-
No, they're always
I
dangerous.
juked them the fuck out. I walked to it was like a near a stop sign. Like when the street ended, I kept walking, and then I started slowing down. I seen him keep walking forward, and then I just went the other way, and he just kept going. And I was like,
He said, "Watch this."
That damn spider.
Yeah.
Ugh, nigga. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Go out
Let's
front.
Oh yeah, that one works.
Damn, how many you got? I got like 3.
I think I remember you telling me about a couple of them.
Go ahead.
No, I'm talking about his.
This one was in Atlanta with my dad. That one was
Not in
kinda
Atlanta,
funny.
bro.
We had just got off a flight to Atlanta. We were going on a tour to Morehouse. It was great. Anyways, we get off the flight. We get our bags, all that shit. We hop on the train. There's some nigga on the train rapping the whole time.
In the airport?
No, like on the train.
Oh, okay.
In the airport,
Well, no, like,
looking
it's
at
still
the
the airport
planes.
trains, though, right?
No. Oh,
It's
no.
like the ones.
Uh-uh.
Oh, you
No,
you
this
already
was
got
like
out there.
public-
Okay,
yeah.
I was about to say, how the fuck he get in the airport?
looking at the planes. It take flight.
Nah, cause
I
like
want to fight. All right,
at some point he just like turned the music off and started just like speaking, and then I was like, maybe he got his AirPods in. Or something.
Damn.
He
Ain't got
turned
no-
I done had that
around.
experience too.
He
Somebody
turned
walking
the
by
other
talking.
way. He had no AirPods. This nigga was just talking.
Yeah,
He
I
was
think
like,
all of us
bro,
have kinda seen
who
that.
are you talking to? Nah, cause like you got me fucked up. Like, who are you talking
I
to?
gotta tell
This
one
nigga
more
got in
story
a full
related to that,
argument,
bro. It's funny.
staring at his own reflection.
All right,
So I think he's schizophrenic then, because
Yeah, that
Bro,
was.
can I tell a
Well,
quick
it could have
story
been
real
from the
quick?
drug.
All right, because this lady wasn't no crackhead, but I'm pretty sure she was schizophrenic because this is a job I worked at. I'm not gonna name the place, no shade to them, but I was in the back washing dishes, doing my thing, and I hear the lady to the left of me. She like the prep cook, whatever, making all that, and I hear her talking, and she having a full conversation, and so she says something. I look over, I'm like, "What's up?" And I see her. She's just looking at the wall, just talking, not saying.
that's
like,
gotta be scary.
She was literally just talking. And there was
I'm
one
living-
time. There was one time my manager
Hello?
walked past. I overheard this. There was one time she randomly just said, "She's like, oh, I love to touch teenage boys."
Okay.
And I was like,
Okay.
whoa.
Okay.
I'm out of here.
She was
I'm out.
Challenge dip.
no, she was
I'm
like,
out.
she got fired like 2
You
days
gotta
later.
go.
But that was
That's crazy.
You got it.
We were on FaceTime,
At our
and
school,
she just
she'd
like,
be like-
looked past the phone and started like talking.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's not scary,
that shit
No,
was
like,
scary.
that's-
as-
bro. Is that
shit
a
was
demon?
creepy.
Are you talking to a demon?
Is that Satan in your cellular?
All right, crackhead story. He was there, and he was there. This was
which
last time we
time?
met up, nigga.
Oh,
We downtown. We walking downtown, and we trying to go back to this nigga's car.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh,
there's this
yeah.
this nigga butt ass
Oh,
naked on
nigga, I
the street.
remember him.
This nigga,
that nigga was
is
running
sitting
from
there,
the cops.
and then he has some big ass pants, like pants the size of his body, nigga.
Sean, you gave him them.
He's holding his shits up to here, nigga. And he's like, this dude's walking down the street. He's like, bro, I'm about to call the police. I'm about to call the police. And this nigga like, bro, this dude better call the cops on me, bro. Like,
And then
he
ran.
ran across the street and almost got hit by a fucking bus, bro.
Twice. That nigga tried to get on the bus. They closed the door and started driving off. He tried to jump into that shit.
Oh,
I
hell
don't know
no.
if y'all niggas saw that.
I think
My,
my
bro
no,
was butt ass nigga. He had them huge
bro.
pants. Where do you get
forgot
pants that big, bro?
My
That's-
first one
Ask
was
Sean.
the one is at the McDonald's on Colfax.
Oh yeah, you gonna
Nigga,
find him there.
So me and my dad. So this is when my stepdad first came in my life. Me and this nigga, we had left to go get some food for me and my mom and him because Lamar was born yet. And so we sitting here at the drive through, and sort of this nigga comes up. He got no shirt on. His hair, he's like half bald, half hair. I'm like, this nigga look crazy. He knocks on my backseat window. He's like, my dad rolls it down. He looks at me and
Rolls
says,
it down.
my dad rolled it down. This nigga looks at me and says, this your whip? I'm 6,
Roll
nigga.
out
This
the
is,
window.
I'm in the
this is-
back seat.
I'm in the back seat. And so he's
Why
like,
would you die?
What
Why
are you
would
doing?
you do that?
Why you going down my window? Run out your
and
window.
this nigga is like, he's like, I'm like, nah, it's my dad's car. So this nigga goes, oh, he turns, walks to the front window. This your whip? I'm like, nigga, okay, whatever. And so, bro, we get to, he's like, hey, listen, they not trying to serve me, so just give me a small little frappe, and I'll give you the money. Just give me the small frappe, and you could bring it to me on the side. And my dad was like, okay. And I was like,
I'm gonna give me a frappe, but I'm not getting it to you.
No, nigga, he didn't even hear. My dad didn't hear frappe. That nigga heard fry. We get to the door. We get to the window. This nigga orders a large fry. Gets it. We take it to the dude. My dad's like, here. The dude is like, what is this, dude? He grabs the fries, throws them motherfuckers, and it's like, I said a frappe. He's yelling at my dad, and my dad is like,
This just cost $3. He just threw $3 all over the place.
Yeah, give them back.
and then
Damn.
it just dries off, and I'm like, what the fuck?
What just happened?
Bro, that was my first experience, but the worst one was in Michigan. All right, so basically the second story, we're in Flint, right? And so like in Flint, you know what I'm saying? I love to go, huh?
You ain't
Bro,
From Flint.
No,
Damn.
there's some dangerous ass is there.
Basically, I'm like, all right. I told my mom, I said, Mom, I'm gonna go get her.
Nigga on the rap song. Yeah, I'm from Flint, Michigan. I will punch you again and again.
But I ain't gonna rap, nigga. But I told my mom, I said, Mom, I'm trying to go get a steak and onions. And she's like, all right. And so I go to Big John's. Big John's steak and onions. You get the steak, onions, red sauce. Yeah. I go to the corner. I'm in the fucking the store ordering my food. This was recent. This is when we went there for my grandma. And then this butt ass naked crackhead lady busts in the door talking about some, where's my money? I'm like, I turn around. The nigga behind the register was like, what? And she's like, you owe me $300. And I'm like,
I just want my sandwich, man.
I'm in my head, I'm like, right. I'm like, bro, can I just get my sandwich, please?
Bro, I'm
So I can
sorry,
walk
stuff like
back.
that be happening when you trying to do something.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's like, I'm sorry, but maybe cut this out.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
dang, I got it with you. I
We
think.
should do the countdown.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, so she come in there asking for money and shit like that. And so like the dude is like, I can't give you any money. Like, you know, I don't owe you any money. So her butt naked ass gonna jump and sit on this glass counter. Sit on it, butt ass naked, on the counter.
I don't know how.
I'm so serious, nigga.
I don't know how. but
I'm
that's
so
serious.
serious. And she's talking to the dude, and she's like, I need my money.
Was it hot?
It was cold.
I'm saying, was it hot outside?
It was cold, bro.
Is it smelling there?
Fungus, disease.
I was like,
it probably does now.
You are
No, it
filthy.
did.
That table
And
does.
so
Yeah.
then they called the police. The police came in, they took her, and then I got my sandwich.
If I'm the police,
And I was like, I don't
You
even
still
know
got
if
your
I,
sandwich?
I don't even know if I want this sandwich.
Right. Did you
I
clean
was-
this first?
I'm like, don't put that sandwich on the counter.
Don't
I
put
will
it.
not
Hey,
take
hey,
it.
hey. I got
Hand me
it.
that.
I got it.
That was a good ass sandwich though.
This nigga said, I don't know if I want it.
it probably made
Never
you
mind, I
remember
did.
that.
I did eat that fucking sandwich. It didn't go on the counter though. So let y'all know. But yeah, that's my first crackhead. That was my two worst crackheads. Go ahead.
And so like it was like my mom was out of town, so my dad had just picked me up from a basketball game, and we are on our way to go get Kendall because he's a freshman at this time. He's at another basketball game, and like so we on our way to Northfield, and like because we come from Aurora, and like so we was on some I don't know where we were, but it was like close to Colfax, and there's this dude. We're coming down this road. Like our car's like probably right here. He's like right here. This dude just walking like it's a crosswalk, and then he like sees our lights. He turns around he jumps like we about to hit him, and then runs back out onto the median. And then because he could have kept walking. We were not gonna hit him. We was right here, and my dad wasn't going that fast. I'm like okay, and then he's in the headlights. And I'm like, what? And then so we stopped.
The way you imitated that, bro.
And then because it's at the light, so we're stopped, and then we see him on the median, and then here he comes. He about to run up, but like this dude, like as we're driving by, like we see him like yelling at the car, like oh, I'm like, what the?
Nigga.
I'm like, and then so we stop, and then so he started walking up to the window. We like, and then so my dad, so. We had to take the longer way because, like, we were supposed to just turn, but because that nigga was walking up on my car, my dad said, "Oh hell no!" He swerved out the lane, and so we had to go all the way. Cause it was like we don't know what he was doing. Like, are you okay? I'm like, all right, bro. And then
yours sound like y'all could have killed that nigga.
he could have.
Like yours sound like
If
y'all
we
could
had
have
a gun,
actually murdered him
probably.
if y'all hit him.
And we weren't even close to hitting him at all. He could have died though. Because
Crackheads
why are you
are-
walking in the middle of the road, bro?
Nigga, crackheads.
Imagine
If
then-
they don't kill you, nothing with.
Like that nigga
And
coming
it's
to
at
talk
night
to you
too. Like my
in a
dad,
car
especially
is-
too. My
dude,
dad, he's
nigga,
tired because my
smash.
mom out of town. He tired. I'm tired because our basketball team was trash in middle school. And then there's another
Y'all
time
niggas
we was
played Marachek.
we
Marachek was a
I don't
god
even
team in A ACO. Oh my god.
No, I wasn't in ACO. I don't know who we played because I still played my old elementary school, and it's like near here or middle school. And like, there's another one time where we were all off. Me, my mom, my brother, and my dad. We were just walking downtown, going through like, they got some cool like stores and gift shops down there and shit. And like this one dude just walks past. He's like twitching and just talking to him. So he's just. Yeah, I'm like, we was like, what? And then my dad, my dad was, bro,
scary.
Yeah, and then my dad,
niggas who be like,
shut up.
Okay.
My dad was like, don't come over here, buddy.
Us three, again, it's actually on his birthday.
I know exactly
And
what you're talking about.
it starts raining, like pouring rain.
That nigga
but it
was
wasn't
so
really
weird.
cold, so we're not really wearing jackets. This nigga is sitting in the fucking rain, smiling on the damn wall, like.
Hey, Kendall.
Oh yeah, and then
Kendall,
there
can
was
you hear me?
another nigga just
He
like
not
Do you remember that when we went to that one shoe store downtown with Braylon, and there's like that crackhead in there? You remember, wasn't he trying to like buy shoes for people or something?
Yeah, he was trying to act like he
Hey,
was there. He was trying to sell.
That hoodie is beautiful.
that is a tough hood. Where did you get that?
Hey, the
Boo,
people in the
man.
mall
No,
stop
that's where-
asking to clean
That's
my
where he
shoes
gets all his clothes.
before I clean up your life. I'm sick of y'all. Them
My bad.
niggas.
Did I know? Were you done? My bad. I just,
There was
were
another
you still
crackhead.
telling your story?
Oh, about the nigga on the wall.
Yeah. Or was that it?
Nah, that was
Okay.
we just walking by. It's pouring rainy, and we're just making jokes. It's us three and like two other people. I don't know them yet. Yeah, we're making jokes and pouring, and this dude's just sitting there, arms folded, leg on the wall, just smiling, just in the rain. He's not even in like covering from the rain. That nigga,
Looking for boots?
Oh yeah, and then while we were on our way to the shoe shop, like we did another crackhead walking by. Well, shout out to my boy Brandon first of all, but like there's another one just walking past us. Y'all got a dollar? Y'all ain't got no dollar. Like, okay. Oh, I almost forgot.
I've gotten that one. They be like, "You got a dollar? You ain't got no dollar.
And they
Nigga,
come
you don't have a dollar."
You asking me?
I don't know.
No. And then there's another. We went to Park Meadows. You would think at Park Meadows, you know, I gotta do. We in the parking lot. This dude.
That's a distance. That's where we did the original Cotillion shit.
And then yeah, so we walk. This dude, we get out the car. We're in the parking lot. This dude come up. Y'all got
Pause.
what was it? I think he said like y'all got like 4 quarters. Or something. Y'all got 4 quarters. And then Kendall thought he said like $4. Like he's like, oh, and y'all got $4. And then I'm like, and then he like, yeah. I mean, y'all got $4. I'm like, no, this dude definitely said, like, come on, just I need a little $4. Come on, just please. And then,
gotta go to the
and then this dude Kendall gonna be like, oh yeah, you got $4, don't you? This is damn. No, I don't.
I
don't. Kendall.
I hate when
Like,
Lamar does that.
I do, but you ain't
The
getting
whole
it.
Damn.
they come up, they be like, "Y'all got some money? Y'all got some spare change?" I'll be like, "Nah, I ain't got nothing." Lamar be like, "But you just got shut the fuck up!" Like, damn.
Yeah,
I'm
so
trying to-
I ended up I gave it to him because like I don't know what you're gonna use, but here just be nice. And then this dude walked away. This dude walked away. Thank you.
He
And then,
finna go buy 5 pounds.
bro,
of
this dude
weed.
keep
Thank you,
walking.
thank
This
you,
dude
thank you,
down
thank
there,
you,
he's
thank
still
you.
saying thank you. I'm like, all right.
Thank you.
They look like a fungus.
He is a fungus. He has fungus growing on his face.
Damn, imagine you subscribe, bro. Why y'all?
Well,
They
you
ain't
should
gross.
unsubscribe.
They
He
disrespect me
said
almost every
unsubscribe
time I
button.
see him. I don't give a fuck.
Disrespect to you.
Every
He gonna
time.
be the dislike.
And I
this
just look at that
video.
nigga like,
I can't get over. This dude said if we walk around to every girl and ask who look better, I guarantee they gonna say me.
Day said that. Day. Bro, you have you have shit festering on
He
your
should
face, bro.
unsubscribe because he's going to.
He
infect
probably not.
himself.
He's probably not
He's
subscribed.
gonna give his
Day-Day's
computer a
gross.
virus.
Day
does
is a
give you
virus.
Gonna give our computer a
Day
virus.
is a walking virus. Nigga, that is
Can't say
COVID.
his
That
name
is
too much.
COVID-19 in human form.
No,
That
that's
nigga-
monkeypox in human form.
That nigga is disgusting, bro.
That is
Shut your
a
ass up.
bacteria.
You know, they say like.
That's a
we'll
word.
talk about it.
All he had to do was
That's
wash
a
his
germ.
face more than 4 times
That's dirt.
a year. A year.
Nasty.
No,
Especially
in
if
his
you look
entire
back.
life.
Sophomore year, no, that was junior. Junior year at homecoming is when I first seen his face again.
Do you still got that picture up that you posted?
Yeah, he got that picture.
I'm okay
Yes.
with that.
Boy,
Boy, I
It's
see.
not
I
gross.
said
It's not up, but I think I still got it.
that
I
picture.
was say yeah,
is
show
horrendous.
Talyn so he know.
Because Day looks like, I don't know, a human bubble. He looks like the dirty bubble off SpongeBob.
Where would
No, the dirty
He
bubble
looked
got smoother
like
skin.
stomped on Play-Doh.
That was great. You go see. You go see, bro.
Like,
they
if he
never
was, because he
said
was
that.
cool.
Wait,
Sophomore
wait,
year, he was
please.
cool. I mean, freshman year, he was cool.
That's what I hear from everyone.
Yeah,
Everyone
he
says
was cool
our
freshman
freshman
year.
year, they
Yeah,
looked fine.
Because at first I thought it was because of
He
the
didn't
mask.
look fine, but like he was. He
No, like
was
he
cool.
had.
It looked like a person.
This
Damn.
nigga Bryant.
I can't find it.
This nigga Bryant. He didn't look fine, but he was.
He didn't look bad.
He wasn't
nigga
that bad.
That nigga was a human. Y'all seen how Juju transferred to Rangeview?
Yes.
Why would you do that to your
Did he
life?
go here this year?
Yes.
Yeah, he was here
For the
first
first
semester.
semester.
He transferred.
Didn't he?
He was a
No, he was here for a
sophomore,
little bit of this semester too.
though. He's a
Was he?
sophomore.
No.
I didn't
What?
see him there.
Oh wait, no. He transferred to Rangeview during. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would
All
you
right,
transfer?
Because I
to-
stopped
Let's
seeing
hear
him
one of
before
your
Christmas
five
break.
questions that you put down. Then we'll
end it. Yeah.
Okay.
Brian gonna drop the most heat one.
I can't find it. It
Let's
was
see.
looking like a fucking
Check
truck.
your.
Okay.
check
How do
your
we end up
archives.
talking about that?
That nigga
Okay.
looking like a truck.
So I will say all 5 questions, and then y'all can choose one. All right.
All right.
Okay. Question 1: do humans need God to exist? Question 2: is it okay to lie under any circumstance? Question 3: should we attempt to prevent bad things from happening, and if so, how do we go about doing that? Question 4: is it possible to be happy in the face of someone else's suffering?
This is the picture,
And
bro.
question 5:
This is the
does
messages.
anyone else's happiness affect your own capacity for happiness?
Okay.
Yeah, last one, yeah.
Wait, say that last one.
Definitely.
Okay. Does anyone else's level of happiness or suffering affect your own capacity for happiness?
Oh yeah, it's like a butterfly effect, in my opinion. Like you do something to one person, it transfers to another. Like
Look, that nigga
let's
there
say
ain't
you hurt
know.
somebody,
All of his pictures, he
that-
blocks
he
his face.
knows.
I just saw
so
it.
He
that's
knows.
gonna go to someone else, and it's just gonna keep evolving from there.
Yeah.
I think. Hold up. On one of them, I heard you say, "Do humans need God to exist?"
Yeah, that was the first question.
I think that we need God
Go
to.
ahead and flex, Fenner.
I don't know. I was gonna scratch my back,
He
but
knows.
he blocked his face and
Yeah,
everything.
He knows.
But,
He's blocking this is
Oh,
him. He
Bro, there
knows.
keep going. There's one where it kind of gets him, kind of. No, right there looks clear. Whatever. I think humans don't need God to exist if God isn't a constant part of your life. If you don't believe in God, I don't think it's something that you need. But me, on the other hand, I believe in my faith. You know what I'm saying? I'm Jesus every day, so I believe I need God in my life entirely. But you know what I'm saying? Other people have different opinions on Jesus.
I think that this question
It is gross, bro.
is more like
It is a volcano on his nose.
he is a volcano.
Oh,
You see all the
bacteria.
rocks that hit him in the face?
Oh,
Especially
pus.
he be smoking. That's why.
That doesn't help. And he wondered
And
why
he
he was
drinking.
tired in the middle of the games.
You're smoking.
You smoke every
and
day.
drink.
What do you
Who
expect?
knows what else you do?
You got 4 carries, and 2 of them were
You
fumbles.
can kind of see, but this picture does not.
It do not do it justice
at all.
It is
bro.
disgusting.
It's way.
Check your
I'll
archives.
take a picture of that nigga on
Archives.
Don't correct me, nigga.
Damn,
Damn,
archive.
my fault.
Okay.
Chives
I
that
was
grow
close
together.
enough.
Yeah.
Archive. Is that better?
Yes. Thank you.
Damn.
Anyways, this question is more like for humans to like continue to operate at like the capacity that we do, like keep moving towards like new technological advancements, like and like not operate out of like complete fear at all times. Do we need God to like exist? Like, do we need to believe in a higher power, or like do we sort of create this like higher power for ourselves, like so that we have some sort of comfort?
I believe that
I
people.
think it's the second part.
I think we create this higher power, not even just because of comfort, because you know what I'm saying, a lot of people they believe that, you know what I'm saying, there has to be something that made us, because we make things. So if that's the case, it has to be a constant cycle of, since we make things, you know what I'm saying, we bring life into this world, there had to have been something that brought us into this world. And I think, you know, what was the first one?
Which first one? That was
The first part of that question.
Oh, do humans need God to exist? Like,
I don't think humans need God to exist. It just depends on, like what I said earlier, it depends on who it is.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? There's people who believe, you know what I'm saying, there is no higher being, there is no God, no stuff like that. They just believe that when you die, you die, and when you're born, you're born. You know what I'm saying? That's good for their own beliefs, but, like, I think that those people can exist in their own plane of love, you know what I'm saying, and do their own thing, but it also transfers over to what people believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
like it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what you see and what you believe
And
in.
I feel like with some people, it's like they kind of try to make themselves believe, or like that's what they tell themselves because they just can't accept the fact that there could just be nothingness after that. They're like, well, no, it has, or it's kind of like the same thing too with like space, or like people who like might believe in aliens. Like they could, some people, it's like maybe there is really just nothing out there, but like they just because like they don't want to accept the fact that that's the possibility, or like thinking about that can make their mind like just drive them crazy. Like so, it's like no, there has to be something. Yeah.
Anybody else got to say?
Shit, Maddie ate that question the fuck up. Shit.
Because Maddie and I was talking about this in the car.
That nigga ate that up. Damn.
Yeah, so y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about, or you think you're cool to end it?
I mean,
Because I got other topics.
did y'all already talk about the
Yeah, but
happiness?
and then again, it
Yeah, I
is
wanna talk about
almost.
that one.
What happened?
Oh, the last question.
Oh, say it again.
Does anyone else's happiness or suffering affect your own capacity for happiness?
Depends.
Like,
I think
can
it
you
can.
feel joy or like happy in the
Can I
face of
say
other
this one?
people's suffering?
Damn, in the face of it or something?
Like,
Damn.
if somebody else around,
no,
no, but like that. But
you
like,
said you gotta get your kidney replaced, bitch.
nah, like,
Terrence, we beat you, nigga.
How that 88 looking, nigga?
all right.
I ain't gonna.
so,
Bitch.
I know
Go.
what you
About
mean,
to, yeah.
like, if God forbid your mom was
Damn.
like,
No.
about, yeah, like somebody that you
You
care
don't gotta
about,
finish it. We know what you about.
yeah,
Yeah.
was
You
like,
know, we know
in a
what.
bad way.
Mhm.
Would you still be able to like find joy or like happiness in other aspects of your life, knowing that somebody that you genuinely care about is not in the best of places?
In other aspects,
Other
Hold on,
aspects
whoa,
of
because
life.
I
Talyn
think
wanted
it-
to.
oh,
The question is like you're saying that if someone else is like kind of sad or whatever, can they affect like the way someone else feels or what is
Like,
it?
All right.
can you feel happy or like feel joy knowing that somebody you care about or like somebody
Okay, let's
else
bring
is,
it
like,
to cancer.
suffering?
God forbid.
Okay.
God forbid. But if my mom were to get cancer,
Knock on
And-
wood.
it's right there.
but God forbid, but like, of course, I'm gonna be like sad for her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feel for her. Not, I'm gonna be like, because that's my mom. You know what I'm saying? You brought me up for my whole life. Of course, I'm gonna be sad, but I feel like other aspects of life, you still gotta find happiness within. Because it's like, then what's the point of living?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, well, if my mom were to have cancer, you know, um, I should die too. Then she's leaving. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you aren't able to find happiness in other aspects of life, I feel like that's detrimental to your
Yeah,
soul.
'cause I was about to say
'Cause
like.
that will literally kill you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think.
you. Oh my bad. Go ahead. Because I like. Yeah, you should. Yeah, like they're going through something, but like you shouldn't just not feel happy just because like, or feel like you can't be happy either just because someone else is in a worse situation or
Yeah.
like.
Even people with cancer, they know what's happening to them, and they still are able to joke around and be happy in their lives, even though
look,
they know
If
that.
something bad was happening to me, I wouldn't want y'all to feel bad either because it's like, yeah, like I'm going through something, but like y'all, I still want y'all to enjoy y'all life. Y'all,
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what I'm
I
saying.
can't
You can
hold
take.
you to like you over there fucking laughing while I'm dying. Like that
Yeah,
sucks.
I was gonna say.
I want you
like,
to get the best moments with me or with anybody that you can before I'm going.
I was gonna say, like, you know what I'm saying, if it's someone that you really care about, you know what I'm saying, you should be able to take whatever joy and happiness that you're getting from an external source and use it to make them happy. You know what I'm saying?
Or
If
at
you're
least
in this
try
joyful,
to make them feel better
It
too.
is today.
yeah,
Anyway,
if you're in this joyful, happy mood, you know what I'm saying, you can push that, or you can not push that, but like you can bring that into someone else's life. So like, you know what I'm saying, if Maddie was having a bad day and I was having a good day, but then you know what I'm saying, I bring my good day in here, it's gonna make his day a little bit better because I'm gonna make him laugh, joke, you know what I'm saying, all that.
Okay,
But
follow up. Oh, go ahead, Ty.
okay, sorry. Yeah, I want to say like, you know, even though like something traumatic happens, we gotta try to take the best like idea out of it, or, like be happy about whatever circumstances. But I think as humans, like we gonna feel the way we feel. Like at times, it's not in our control, and like
Yeah.
you can't really just be like, oh, I want to be happy. Like you just gonna
Definitely.
be sad. And like going
Somebody
in
gotta
a
feel
little
it.
bit of a different direction, like with the question, but it's like someone once told me that like one person's actions affects everybody's in the world. And at first I was saying that was like stupid, like that didn't make sense. And honestly, I don't think that's like completely truthful, but like once they explained it a little more, it kind of it made sense a little bit. Is that like when somebody, let's say somebody's having a bad day or they're just genuinely not a good person, and they do something to another person that's like negatively affects them in their mood, that person might then go on to, like, let's say they were a father of their kids. To their kids, they might, like, I don't know, teach them the wrong things or something. Like it all kind of like feels connected in the sense that we all, the way we treat other people depends on how they might treat another person, and it kind of expands from that. So I feel like instead of we just kind of maybe not like just feel happy all the time, because like it's not really possible. We got to try to like know what we're representing, and we got to try to represent the best part of ourselves and kind of just show kindness towards people instead of letting like any like anger or hate kind of like come out from us, I guess, if that makes sense. So I don't know.
And I feel
No,
like
don't
it's
say
kind
you don't
of
know. That was a good ass answer.
And I feel like that was a great answer. And I feel like it also goes back to
Jesus.
how like earlier me saying like 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 no matter like life sucks sometimes, and like life is bad, but like you can't just put everything, like you gotta push forward though. Like you can't just stop for it. Like it's bad, but like you can't just, or especially too, like I feel like a lot of times humans have a habit of like taking on other people's, like, because they could be fine doing well mentally, but just because someone else is sad, they take on, it's kind of like they take on their sadness too.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was like a follow-up question to what you and Fenner sort of touched on earlier, which was like even if I'm like not doing well, or like something bad is going on with me, like I'd still want you to go find joy and like happiness in other aspects of your life. We talked about this in an earlier episode. I don't remember which one, but like the idea of like, is it possible to have like more than one soulmate? Like, if you do, y'all still feel? Huh?
Yeah, that was episode 1, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, like the idea that like, would y'all actually, in this case, want like the person that you love the most in this world to like go find like joy, like happiness in somebody else?
Hey, we already know my answer. We
Yeah.
already touched on it.
Go watch episode 1.
Shout out to my dad. The greatest. Dad, why you just?
Is it your birthday?
No, his birthday in June.
Look at that. Look at that.
Leave
What
that
happened
in.
now? My birthday in June.
Oh,
You gotta-
it said like a notification over there. It was like happy birthday.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know,
that's
those
from,
random notifications that be popping
That's
up.
from some of my counseling stuff, you know.
Felt that?
Anyway, sorry. Get it?
Oh, I
We're
was
leaving
gonna
that
say-
in.
Yeah, that was funny when you played with your hair.
No, yeah.
That nigga said.
That was, that was
Do that
I'm
with
like,
a
why
tiny
you
wig?
just- It's good, right? Is it bad?
All right.
Oh, he's so
what's
tall in that picture. When she had the Cheeto dust wig.
Oh,
Oh God. Cheeto dust wig?
Yeah,
That's
you
the
remember that
title
one?
you gave me?
Yeah.
So that fine.
Ain't that what it looked
Like what he was saying, y'all already know my answer.
and if you don't, go watch the earlier
And
episode.
What are you
we'll put a
doing?
Timestamp. We'll put a timestamp so when we actually like
If you find it.
I'll find it, and I'll send it to you. And
I'm like, that's
we'll put a timestamp if y'all actually want to know. Again, you comment. Y'all don't. Comment.
Or
Let
just
us know.
go back and watch the whole
Yeah, watch the whole thing, man.
Listen to
Then you won't miss nothing if you
Well,
watch
the whole second
video.
part, part 2.
That's
Let me see.
Because part 1,
God damn.
who the fuck is
It's on-
That's
That's
I don't give a
that
fuck.
looks like
I'm sorry.
Cassandra. Satani.
damn, boy. Hold up.
Niggas put her on.
Damn.
Woo!
Woo!
Is it bad?
Is it bad? Is it bad?
No, but that was facts what you were saying though.
But what about you? Like, do you think you could have multiple soulmates?
I think so, yeah.
Me too.
Honestly, because like I don't even think it's possible for someone to be exactly perfect with each other, because I feel like in a healthy relationship there's still gonna be arguments, and if you think of a perfect relationship or like soulmates, people who are made for each other, you wouldn't think there'd be much arguing involved. Like you think
Right.
You know, they just gonna be sunshine and rainbows, but that's not any relationship.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Because no matter, I feel like you have to have those hardships. It's just how you deal with it, how you handle it, and how you get through it. It's like that. It just depends on how you how that happens.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, like even with us, we've had times where we butt heads, argue, like got upset with each other. But like,
Oh God, my mom asked me a question. This is way off the topic. She was like, never mind. I'm gonna say it after the recording. Never mind. Edit that out. Go ahead. Whatever you was about to say.
I didn't say.
no, he already. He's went first.
Okay. Y'all want another?
I'm asking after.
No, I
My mom
think we
was
should.
like-
Y'all want another topic?
No, I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Because it stopped twice and it's about to stop again.
Yeah, and it's
Hey man, so we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Episode 11 of the podcast.
we
You know
got
what
a boy
I'm saying?
back.
My boy.
Shout out to
Ryan in
Talyn.
here. Got my boy Talyn in here. This is the guest.
Thank you
man.
for coming, man. Thank
Tap
you
in
for
with
coming.
him. He makes some pretty cool clothes.
Yeah.
Man. He's on the come up for real.
I appreciate that.
So
Link in the description. Follow us
Yeah.
on Instagram. Come on.
and you know, I kind of like these episodes where we have multiple like deeper topics. So that's
Yeah.
me. I like
Hope you enjoy it.
Feel me? Hope you enjoy it.
You got to
Like,
see our faces again.
comment, subscribe,
Instagram.
post notifications, share, all that fun stuff,
Share,
man.
please.
No.
Can y'all comment?
Please,
Because I'm
y'all
carrying
like-
the comments right now by putting random emojis. I can't keep doing
Can
that.
y'all like the video,
Yeah.
please?
No,
Hey,
yeah.
man.
Well, hold on. Because
10
last
likes
time
for
I
doing
checked,
that.
Please.
last time I checked the analytics, 77% of y'all are watching but not subscribed. Subscribe! Shout out to the 22% that subscribe. I need to check it in because maybe it's different.
Hey,
So, like,
23%.
yeah, like,
23.
did you check the analytics?
You said 77%.
Yeah,
In
that,
the
I'm saying
100
what it said on the screen, bro.
Yeah.
So YouTube
the
fucked up.
100%
No,
would
you
be
said
the-
You make it. See, there you go.
Hey, man.
He said
Mad about a
77,
95 on the math
33,
test, but
bro.
can correct it.
Hey, man.
I know.
It was
10
77.7.
10 likes, we'll do another one.
Oh, so
We appreciate y'all, man.
Y'all do
Anyway, subscribe.
Can
That's
you do
besides
this?
the point.
this? Can you do
Yeah,
this?
you can't do that.
I can't do that.
None of y'all
I ain't
can.
gonna try.
Who can't?
Okay, Das can.
Yeah, I can't
Perfect
do it. I
ass
can't
nigga.
do-
I hate you.
All right.
Fuck.
All right, we out.
We out here. Peace, man.
Beautiful fuck.
Doo-doo,
All right.
doo-doo,
Oh, where did
doo-doo,
the mouse
doo-doo.
at?